Hey guys, this is Hachiman with part 3 of the T57 Epic Firepower series. Part 3 of 4, we're on El Haluf. Standard battle on the southern team. Tier 10 battle, of course. 4 Tier 10s on each team, 2 of which are arties. And then a lot of 9s and 8s. So this is excellent matchmaking for the T57 Heavy. And if you're an XVM guy, we've got a 51% chance to win, which is as even as it gets. And looking at the quality of the players on each team, it is a pretty even matchup, though my artillery might be a bit more proficient. To keep this moving along here, you're going to watch the heavy tanks race into the northwest, and I'm going along with them. I don't like frontal linear fights in the T57 Heavy. It just does not have superb armor, in my opinion, not for the caliber guns you're going to face at Tier 10, especially when so many Tier 10 players spam premium ammo. We all know about that. Coming up the one line, I saw that one light tank, thought I'd take a look at him. M41 Walker Bulldog complaining about everybody running north. Well, you know what? That's where the fighting is on this map. It just is what it is. Yeah, I waffled for a moment because I really didn't want to continue up the one line and get into a straight-up heads-on fight here. So I decided to take a slightly risky venture around the corner. Nothing spots me. I spot nothing. And I come up the hill. This is my preferred fighting spot. I'm just not. It just is what it is. Good gun depression on the T57 Heavy, like most American tanks. Tiger 2. Pen hit. Hit again. Tracked him. Oh, bounced. One shot went a little high. I put a third shot into him. 1156 damage. 3 out of 4 penetrations with a track. Now you see, Tiger 2 did pen my turret. This turret will get penned by just about anything, as long as someone doesn't hit that area right around the gun. But you see there, he hit where the oscillating turret joins together, and that's where you want to shoot this tank. You'll pen it every time, even with a lower caliber gun. Reloading, 4502B. Keeping an eye on the E50M to my right, and yep, he's up, so he's not looking at me though. Perfect. Oh. First shot went a little low and glanced off his lower plate. Second shot just couldn't hit. I've got the side of the E75. That's Kitten's play there. 2 penetrating hits. I get hit by the auto-loading arty, so I immediately displace and start to move around a little bit close to the thing here. Fix my loader close to the rock on the right. Fix my loader, and I wait. And I wait. And I keep waiting, because I want to be fully loaded before I go up here. If that thing shoots at me again, I want to be able to get my shots off. Alright, IS-3 is behind cover, E50M is behind cover. T69 and I, this is awesome. You would have thought we were communicating, but we weren't. We had the same idea. It was both, let's climb this hill and sandwich this E50M, but I have to keep an eye on the heavies, because that IS-3 is coming. He backs up after taking a shot, so instead I decided to take some hits and punish this T-34. And then I have to get the hell down just as an AT-15 shoots over my turret. T-69 finishes the kill on the E-50M. Good for him. The E-50M's a very valuable kill for a T-69. I'm reloading. I'm very carefully coming up over this hill, because I know there's an AT-15 out there. I'm hoping to get a spot on him. Doesn't happen. My sixth sense doesn't go off either. Alright, I want to get into the back of these heavy tanks. T-16, I don't know. My reactions were a little late on that one. That's okay. E-100, right into the skirts. Hit again. Third shot kills him. Quick 1,048 damage to the E-100 for the kill. You see how devastating this gun is, but you can't go for tanks that are looking right at you. That's the key. This is almost a second line heavy. You almost play it like an assassin medium tank, to be honest about it. because generally you don't want to go toe-to-toe with much of anything, because you see, even an IS-3, now admittedly he was shooting gold ammo, but even IS-3 will pen you. And now I'm going to punish the IS-3 for shooting at me. Ooh. Saw the T-28 at the last second. His shot hits my track. So that was a little lucky on my part. It was probably all I could see was the edge of my track. I've got 2 shells here. I thought for a moment about cutting to the right where the T-69 is, and I said, nope, not going to do it. Let's see what I can do here. Track the AT. Put 1 shot in through his upper plate. Good damage roll. And reloading. I wanted to follow the T-69, but I couldn't risk being spotted by something out there overlooking the middle. So I'm going to let him flank, because here's what happens. Look, the T-28 knows he's getting flanked, and he starts to turn. Well, not much more to say after that. Can't get on the T-32. He's in a good spot. The T-32 right there, this is your learning moment of the day. The T-32 should have been the one to cover his T-28's rear, so that the T-28 didn't have to turn. He didn't do it. Now I decided to reload because, again, I'm not going into combat with 2 shells. I've got 5,500 damage already, 2 kills, tier 10 heavy, tier 8 TD. I could end this game a happy man right here. I'm going to follow the T-69's path because at this point I should be clear. And now it's hunt the T-32. T-32 is a dangerous American heavy tank at tier 8. Can easily damage the T-69 or myself, but we have autoloaders, he doesn't. T-69 splits the hill, backs up the T-32 right into my line of fire, hit him once, and then he backs up to avoid the T-69, which allows me to secure the kill. 6,365 damage, 3 kills. My game's about done here. Artie takes out the T-69. Hey, you know what? Credit where credit's due. This was my first class mastery badge in the T57 Heavy. I don't have an ace tanker yet, I'll be honest. And it was a high caliber medal as well, as you'd probably expect, with 6,365 damage. Truly impressive display of firepower. I'm moving up, and I've got time moving fast. I want to check the backside of this hill just in case, because I've seen guys swing near it and miss an enemy already on the backside. I don't think that's the case, but if the guy was the other way, I wasn't going to get to him anyway. So I swing back down, and I'm driving. That's why I sped up time. You see how slow this is at this point. This was an aggravating moment. It was just the fact that we were capping that made me not worry about it. And the Waffentrager spots him at the last moment, but it doesn't matter. We capped the game. Anyway, incredible firepower. You got to see it in action for a truly hellacious amount of damage. 6,365 with 3 kills. Mostly in a support role. Hitting the guys on their flanks as they were engaging toe-to-toe with other heavy tanks. But that's where this tank can be most valuable. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you on part 4. Thanks a lot, guys.